gentlemen, and welcome to Vineland High School Home of the Fighting Clan. And before we get started with tonight's festivities, we would like to take the time to recognize all of our senior basketball players who will be playing their last home basketball game. Let's hear it for them. Our first senior for this evening, we have senior Nosasia Echeverria. She'll be escorted as senior court by her mother, Tanika Collins. She also will be met by her sister and other family members. Let's hear for senior Sage Echeverria. Our next senior is senior Rosalind Saunders. She'll be made by senior court by her mother, Barry Saunders. And grandmother, let's hear it for her. Senior Rosalind Saunders. Our next senior athlete, senior Gabriella Williams. She'll be made a senior court by her mother, Carmen Williams. Next we have senior manager Ashley Hatton. And she'll be one on the court, Mr. Racy. Let's hear it again for Ashley Hatton. Our next senior athlete, senior Shamar Murphy. Better to court by Coach Breeze. And last, certainly not least, senior manager Elena Reyes. And she'll be made as senior court by her mother, Beatrice Reyes. Let's have a nice round And now for the starting lineup. First of all, for the Oakcrest Falcons. Starting at guard, it's sophomore, number 23, Ayana Alves. At guard, the sophomore, number 5, Brielle Smith. At guard, the sophomore, number 33, Kiana Johnson. At guard, the sophomore, number 12, Kiki Hinton. And at guard, the sophomore, Nicolette Persia. And her number is number 10. Head coach of the Oakcrest Falcons is Ms. Erica Bell. At this time, put your hands together for the Fighting Clan of Vineland. Head coach of the Fighting Clan is Mr. Will Breed. And here's the starting lineup. At center, a freshman, number 32, Diamond Brown. At forward, a freshman, number 2, Kalina Bird. And forward, a junior, number 20, Genesis Baxwell. At guard, a senior, number 12, Rosalind Saunders. And at guard, a senior, number 24, Naseja Echeverria. Ladies and gentlemen, again, this is a reminder that this is an NJSIAA contest as part of the Cape Atlantic League. These are high school athletes and should be respected as such. The high school strives to stress sportsmanship at all times. Thank you for attending and please enjoy the game. The activity buses are here. activity buses are here. You're riding the activity bus, you must be mad. The activity buses are here.
Add me on Snapchat, TYHEIM99.
Just Fighting Clan going up against the Oakcrest Falcons. Vineland with a 9-point lead right now. Hopefully that's something they can maintain going into the end of the first half. Throughout most of the first period, Vineland's been able to keep control of the ball, while it looks like Oakcrest has been having trouble getting the rebounds and putting up shots. So Vineland with a nice lead going into the second period, and hopefully they can keep that up. You're watching today's game on VPS Broadcasting. We broadcast on Comcast Channel 9 and Verizon Fios Channel 41. You can also check out our content on our YouTube channel, VPS Broadcasting. All right, that's the start to the second period. Oakcrest hoping that they can regroup here, maybe catch up to Vineland. Vineland looking for opportunities to score here. And Oakcrest recovers the ball and is bringing it back down in the Vineland territory. And that's going to be Vineland's ball. Oh, I'm sorry, Oakcrest. It's a long pass for Oakcrest. Oakcrest girl tries to bring it in herself and loses the ball to Vineland. Vineland brings it down quick and scores, bringing it up to 19. High pass by Oakcrest, they make it. And it looks like Oakcrest is going to get one free shot here. And she makes it. Being down that many points, it's critical for Oakcrest to make those free shots when they can get them. That's right off the rim. That's going to be out on Oakcrest, so Vineland's going to get the ball down Oakcrest territory. Vineland can't seem to find anyone open. Finally gets someone. And they lose the ball. And a good opportunity for Oakcrest to score. Oakcrest applying a little pressure up early. Couple missed shots there for Vineland. It looks like Oakcrest is going to be getting the ball back. Oakcrest loses control of the ball a little bit, but recovers, and they score. Oakcrest slowly catching up to Vineland. Only 4 points away with a little under 6 minutes here in the second period. And that's going to be Oakcrest's ball. Vineland going to send in a substitute. Going to get readjusted on defense. Vineland gets the rebound. Bringing it back down into Oakcrest territory. Oakcrest applying a lot of pressure. And that was a complete miss of the basket, and Oakcrest is going to get the ball back. Couldn't seem to find anyone open on Vineland, trying to take care of everything herself.
Nice and deep, man.
And that's going to be Oakcrest's ball, tipped out of bounds by Vineland. Couple quick passes by Oakcrest, trying to get into a scoring opportunity. Oakcrest loses the ball, and Vineland recovers with minimal defenders down there to protect. And that's an easy 2 for Vineland. Making this a 21-15 game with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period. Looked like a little miscommunication between Oakcrest there. Getting their players adjusted. Looks like that's going to be against Vineland. Oakcrest is going to get 2 free shots here. I know I talked about it earlier, but it's really critical for them to make these free shots. And she makes the first one. And the second one is a little short. Vineland's going to get the ball back here. Vineland sending in another substitute. That's a hard pass by Vineland. They almost lose it, but they end up scoring. Mishandle there by the ball by Oakcrest, but they're back. And they get the rebound, another miss. Vineland gets it back, but Oakcrest steals it real quick. And that's going to be good for 2 for Oakcrest. Oakcrest almost steals from Vineland. Looks like Vineland's going to throw in here. Vineland trying to find someone open, but Oakcrest steals, bringing it down the court. And it just misses. Vineland almost got the rebound. Oakcrest throws it up a couple more times, getting the rebound again. Another miss by Oakcrest, and Vineland finally recovers the ball. And is now bringing it back to Falcon territory. Fighting Clan trying to get adjusted on offense. Almost stolen, but Vineland recovers. And Oakcrest gets the ball back. Vineland applying a little pressure down there. Vineland gets control of the ball. and then losing the ball. It's going to be one-on-one down in Vineland territory. And Vineland gets the ball back. It looks like Vineland, after sending in a substitute, will be getting a throw-in down in Oakcrest territory. Just noticing the Oakcrest bench doesn't seem to have too many players ready to go into the game anytime soon, considering that most of them still have their warm-up gear on. Vineland, however, has made a number of substitutions throughout this period. Oakcrest is down in Vineland territory. And that's a score for Oakcrest. Making this a 23-20 game. Vineland once led by at least 9 points. Now Oakcrest only trails by 3 with 2 minutes left in the second period. Vineland getting set on offense, trying to get some players open. And that's right off the rim, but Vineland gets the rebound and loses the ball. Oakcrest misses its first shot and its second. Gets the third rebound, another miss. Vineland almost recovers, and another miss by Oakcrest. But it looks like the Falcons are going to get a free shot here. All right, she's going to have 2 chances here. And she could make this a 1-point game for Oakcrest. She misses her first shot. Vineland sending in another substitute. Oakcrest seems to be content with the players they have on the court right now. And she makes her second shot, making this a 2-point game in Vineland current favor. Oakcrest applying a lot more pressure on defense, keeping Vineland scoring. And Oakcrest is going to retake possession of the ball here with about 1:20 left in the second period. Vineland finally gets control of the ball there. We have less than a minute here. Hopefully Vineland can maintain their lead going into halftime. And that's just a miss. Oakcrest gets the rebound, and they're bringing it down the court fast, trying to score. And that's a nice defensive effort by Vineland. They finally get the rebound back. And that's going to be Vineland ball right there. Oakcrest manages to steal the pass for Vineland, and they just miss it. But Vineland gets the ball back. Another great defensive effort by the Fighting Clan. Oakcrest really applying the pressure here with 24 seconds left before halftime. Vineland trying to find someone open. It looks like Vineland calls a timeout. Good move by the coach there. They're going to try and readjust and work on their game plan with such short time left in the second period. Vineland really wants to hold on to this lead. But you have to give credit for Oakcrest for coming back after Vineland was up by 9 points at the start of the second period. And now they only trail by 2. Hopefully Vineland has some kind of game plan here. A lot of players stretching out. Player jumping right in front of Vineland. Oakcrest almost steals, but Vineland recovers. And it's a bit of a high pass by Vineland, and it's going to be out. Oakcrest is going to get the ball back. Oakcrest is kind of going to roll the ball. We're at the 10-second marker. Oakcrest is looking to score and tie up this game. Vineland applying a lot of pressure. She throws it up and does not make it. So Vineland will be going into halftime with a 2-point lead. It's going to be 23-21. But you have to give credit to Oakcrest for catching up to Vineland and making this a much tougher game for the Fighting Clan. So we'll be right back for the start of the third period. You're watching Vineland High School girls basketball on VPS Broadcasting. I'd like to thank tonight's crew, who is Kayla Spire, Andrew Ellis, Mark McGill. Our crew chiefs are Doug Diola and Ryan Steinbron. And executive producer of VPS TV is Gia Missouri, the school district's public information officer. We'll be back with more Fighting Clan football at the start of the third period. And welcome back to VHS Fighting Clan basketball as the girls basketball team takes on the Oakcrest Falcons. And Oakcrest is going to start this period with the ball, only trailing Vineland by 2. And it looks like Vineland's going to get the ball back here on a technical error by Oakcrest. Vineland getting set on offense. Oakcrest keeping Vineland towards the outside, not giving them too many opportunities to score here. And Vineland goes in, and right off the backboard, Oakcrest gets the rebound. Vineland steals from Oakcrest. And right off the rim, and it looks like Oakcrest is going to be able to keep the ball here. Oh no, they're going to give it to Vineland. Oakcrest applying a lot of pressure to Vineland, eventually stealing the ball back. And right off the rim, Vineland gets the rebound. Seems like they paused there for a second. And Vineland puts it up for 2. Looks like that's going to be double dribbling by Oakcrest there, so Vineland getting lucky. Maybe they can get another score, make this a 6-point game. Oakcrest keeping Vineland towards the outside. Vineland loses control of the ball for a little bit. Oakcrest trying to steal. It looks like Vineland's going to get an opportunity for some free shots. Vineland's going to have 2 opportunities here to extend their lead in this game. First one is right off the rim. Both seem to be a little high. And Vineland's gonna get another 2 shots here. First one is good. As is the second. And that's going to bring Vineland up to 27 points. Oakcrest yet to score this period, still with 21 points. Looks like Oakcrest called a timeout there. Coach of the Falcons is trying to get her girls readjusted. And you can hear in the background the Vineland High School pep band playing. A small group of the Vineland High School marching band comes out to help support the Fighting Clan basketball program. Also have Rowdy Rooster out here tonight, along with the winter cheerleaders. Oakcrest is probably a little frustrated coming out into the start of this period with about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and they have yet to score. Meanwhile, Vineland is building a lead. Both teams coming back out onto the court. Vineland's gonna get the ball here. Vineland taking their time bringing the ball up, waiting for the offense to get set. Vineland would like to maintain this lead, if not build on it. And Vineland's gonna lose the ball to Oakcrest. Vineland needs to keep pressure on defense to keep their lead. And that's going to be Oakcrest's first score of the half. Vineland almost loses the ball there. Oakcrest recovers. Vineland steals it back. Vineland's going to charge in the center and take the shot right off the backboard. Oakcrest gets the rebound. Oakcrest running into some trouble there too. But it looks like it's going to work in their advantage. Oakcrest is going to get 2 free shots here. Again, another critical 2 shots for Oakcrest to try and catch up to Vineland. The first one is good. As is the second. Oakcrest now trailing Vineland only by 2. Vineland still with the lead. Hopefully they can build on that again. Vineland looking out there a little bit, getting the ball back. There's been a few steals by Oakcrest this half, and that's not going to help Vineland. And that's going to be 2 for Vineland. And Oakcrest makes their shot. Keeping this a 2-point game. Oakcrest getting 1 shot here. And she makes it. So now the Falcons only trail the Fighting Clan by 1. Oakcrest steals the ball again. Looks like they're going to keep the ball down in Vineland territory. And Vineland gets a nice steal from Oakcrest. And that's good for 2. Making this a 3-point game now. Hopefully Vineland can build some momentum, make some stops, and score a few more baskets. It's a little high, comes right out of the basket for Oakcrest. And that first shot is a miss. Vineland sending in a substitute. I have yet to see Oakcrest substitute anyone during this game. I think actually they've done it once so far. So that's kind of got to make you think about how tired these Oakcrest players can be if they're not getting any substitutes. And the second shot is a miss, but Oakcrest gets the rebound and makes it for 2. Kind of making up for those 2 free shots there. Vineland trying to find someone open and in a scoring position. Oakcrest steals again from Vineland. Oakcrest almost losing control of the ball there. And they make that. And for the first time in this game, Oakcrest takes the lead. Little skirmish there, but Vineland gets the ball back. And 2 more points, putting Vineland back in the lead by 1. Crowd starting to get into this game. Oakcrest is going to get a throw in here. And that's going to be good for 2 for Oakcrest, putting them back in the lead. Still a 1-point game. Vineland trying to find someone open. And Oakcrest with a quick steal. Bad decision by Vineland there. It looks like Oakcrest is going to get another 2 free shots here. With about a minute and 58 left in the 3rd period. Oakcrest's first shot, which is good. Making this a 2-point game. And the second is good as well. Vineland now trails the Falcons by 3. Another steal for Oakcrest. Looks like Vineland's going to get the ball back here. It's going to be a break for Vineland. Vineland having trouble finding someone open. Bit of a long pass there. Oakcrest steals the ball back. And that's going to be another 2 for Oakcrest as they extend their lead here in the third period. And to add on that, looks like Oakcrest is going to get another couple free shots here. Just going to get one shot here. And that's right off the rim. Vineland gets control. And right off the backboard. But Vineland's going to get 2 shots here. Now these situations are critical for Vineland, giving them a chance to catch up to Oakcrest. The first shot's right off the rim. And the second shot is a miss as well. Oakcrest recovering the ball. Vineland gets the rebound. And Oakcrest steals from Vineland again. And that's going to be a timeout for Oakcrest. With a minute and 14 seconds left here in the third period, Oakcrest leads Vineland 38-33. Vineland's got to be a little frustrated coming into this half with a lead. Vineland is 5 points behind Oakcrest now. And you have to give credit to Oakcrest for coming back like this. And I think what's been Vineland's downfall has been these constant steals by Oakcrest. Vineland needs to keep control of the ball while on offense. That's going to be the end of the timeout there. Hopefully Vineland can get a game plan together here. Maybe dig at this lead held by Oakcrest a little bit. Still have a whole period of basketball left though. Plenty of time for the Fighting Clan to catch up and take a lead. All they need to do is hang on to the ball. Pass for Oakcrest. And that's going to be out on Vineland. Couldn't get their hands on the ball for the rebound. A little miscommunication by Oakcrest, and Vineland's going to get the ball back there. With 51 seconds left here in the third period. Vineland will keep control of the ball here. Oakcrest taking the ball back from Vineland yet again. It looks like that's going to be out on Oakcrest, so Vineland's going to get a throw in here. With only 15 seconds left in the third period. Vineland's going to keep possession of the ball. Oakcrest playing man-to-man. Wanting to keep Vineland from scoring with what little time's left in this period. Vineland trying to find someone open. And that's going to be good for 2 for Vineland. And that is the end of the third period. Oakcrest currently leading this game 38-35 against the Fighting Clan. Hopefully Vineland can take a little breather here and regroup and figure out a game plan to get back on top. And again, you're watching tonight's game on VPS Broadcasting. We broadcast on Comcast Channel 9 and Verizon Fios Channel 41. You can also follow us on YouTube at VPS Broadcasting. I want to thank again tonight's crew, Mark McGill, Kayla Spire, Andrew Ellis, crew chiefs Doug Diola, Ryan Steinbron, and our executive producer of VPS TV is Gia Missouri, the school district's public information officer. And don't forget, you can follow Vineland Public Schools on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for all the latest updates from school officials. All right, we have 8 minutes of basketball left in this game. Vineland only trails Oakcrest by 3, so hopefully they can regain the lead and apply a lot more pressure on defense. And most importantly, they need to keep Oakcrest from constantly stealing the ball. Vineland almost with the rebound there, but they get control. Right off the rim again for Vineland. But Vineland steals it back from Oakcrest and another miss. And looks like Oakcrest is going to get the ball after a good effort by Vineland. Oakcrest had to find someone open there. Vineland applying a lot of pressure. Not only does Vineland need to score, but they need to keep Oakcrest from scoring. But there's another 2 right there for Oakcrest. Vineland now down by 5. Another close miss by Vineland. Looks like Oakcrest is building on this momentum. There's going to be 2 free shots for Oakcrest to help extend their lead. First shot is good. As is the second. So we're only a minute into this fourth period, and Oakcrest has a nice, comfortable lead. Vineland almost losing the ball again to Oakcrest. Oakcrest almost getting control, but Vineland gets it back. And that's right out of the rim. Would have been good for 3. Oakcrest gets control of the ball. And they're just going to take their time here and get reset on offense. Oakcrest keeping control of the ball here. And that's good for another 2 for Oakcrest. Another missed shot there for Vineland. Looks like Oakcrest was kind of looking for a call there, but they don't get it. And Vineland gets another 2 points there. And that's another 2 points for Oakcrest with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the 4th period. Vineland looking to get it adjusted on offense, trying to find some open players, looking for an opportunity to score, but another steal by Oakcrest. Vineland trying to keep Oakcrest from scoring again. They get the ball back. Looks like Vineland's gonna get an opportunity here. Just gonna get 2 free shots. Their first shot is good. As is her second shot. Hopefully Vineland can build on that and start chipping away at Oakcrest's lead here with only 4.5 minutes left in the final period. But Oakcrest answers back with another 2 of their own. Vineland definitely running out of time, and it's not helping that Oakcrest keeps building on their lead. Another close shot by Vineland. And it's right off the backboard. Vineland gets the rebound. And that's 2 for Vineland. Vineland's definitely going to have to pick up the pace here. And looks like that's going to be a timeout called by Oakcrest. Hopefully Vineland can build some momentum with only a little over 3.5 minutes left in the final period of this basketball game. Oakcrest has definitely been controlling this second half, building on their lead after catching up to Vineland. And Vineland's definitely been struggling with keeping control of the ball. Oakcrest with a numerous amount of steals this half of the game. Not making life any easier for Vineland. Hopefully Vineland can come out here and regroup, keep Oakcrest from scoring any more points, and hopefully score a few for themselves. looks like Oakcrest will start with possession here. Vineland almost steals there, but Oakcrest recovers and gets another 2 points, bringing them up to 50. Vineland now trails Oakcrest by 9, just like Oakcrest once did early on in the second period. And that's going to be a foul against Oakcrest. Vineland's going to get an opportunity here to chip away at Falcons' lead. First shot is a miss. It's right off the edge of the rim. And she makes her second shot, making this an 8-point game. Vineland is definitely going to have to hustle here. And Vineland's going to get the ball back after a little miscommunication by Oakcrest. But Oakcrest is going to keep the pressure. With exactly 3 minutes left in the fourth period. A little trouble there for Vineland. And looks like that's going to be going to Oakcrest. And there's another 2 points for Oakcrest, making this a 10-point game. Oakcrest almost with another score there, keeping control of this ball. This is not a good situation for Vineland. And that's another 2 for Oakcrest with 2.5 minutes left in the fourth period. Vineland is definitely going to have to hustle on offense here. And that rolls off the rim of the basket. And Vineland's going to get some free shots here. 2 free shots for Vineland. Here's her second shot. And the second shot is a miss, with Oakcrest getting the rebound. And that's right off the backboard. Vineland recovering the ball. Oakcrest applying a lot of pressure. Vineland losing the ball again. And it looks like Oakcrest is going to get the ball back. Oakcrest losing control of the ball there, and Vineland recovers. And that's going to be good for Vineland. With 1 minute and 40 left here in the fourth period. Kind of looks like Oakcrest is going to take their time here and keep control of the ball and run down this clock. And Vineland steals the ball back. And that's almost another 2 for Vineland there, but it looks like they're going to get their opportunity with a couple free shots. Vineland trailing Oakcrest by 10 with 1 minute and 20 left in the fourth period. First shot's good. As is her second shot. Now Vineland needs to keep pressure down here on Oakcrest. Hopefully get the ball back soon. And that's right off the rim. Looks like Oakcrest keeps control. Another missed shot by Oakcrest, but they get the rebound again. Vineland strips it away from Oakcrest and gets the ball back with 50 seconds left in the fourth period, but Oakcrest again stealing the ball from Vineland. That's going to be good for one for Oakcrest. Looks like Vineland is going to call a timeout here. Vineland trailing Oakcrest by 9. .47 seconds left in the fourth period. Vineland definitely needs to get more aggressive here. Oakcrest just needs to keep applying pressure and keeping control of the ball, and they'll have this game. And there was the Vineland High School pep band again, showing their support for the Fighting Clan. Vineland's coming back out onto the court. Oakcrest can get one shot here. She made her first. And she makes her second. Turn this into a 10-point game with 43 seconds left. And that's right off the rim for Vineland. Oakcrest with the rebound. Getting the ball back with an open net. No defenders, and that's good for 2. With less than 30 seconds left in the fourth period. Oakcrest applying a lot of pressure. Vineland not giving up just yet. And that's going to be 2 for Vineland with 12 seconds left. Vineland with the ball still. And Oakcrest keeps the ball in. It looks like Vineland will keep possession here, but with only 1 second left, this game is going to be going to Oakcrest. And that's the end of this basketball game. Oakcrest Falcons 58, Vineland Fighting Clan 48. It was a good effort by both teams. Got to give credit to Oakcrest for coming back here in the second half and winning this game. Want to congratulate the Vineland High School girls seniors. It was their senior night tonight. Always a fun night. And lastly, I'd like to thank our crew here at VPS Broadcasting. That's Mark McGill, Kayla Spire, Andrew Ellis, crew chiefs Doug Diola and Ryan Steinbron. And executive producer of VPS TV is Gia Missouri, School District's Public Information Officer. Thanks for tuning in to VPS Broadcasting. Make sure you stay tuned for more Vineland High School basketball, both girls and boys. Thanks for tuning in.